So hello everyone, today I will be giving my insights and understanding about the video. So my insights and understanding about the video is that poverty is unjust, unethical, and harmful. Poverty should be eradicated in the Philippines because its people deserve to be free of it. Poverty is one of the most critical issues that the government must address in the Philippines. Poverty in the Philippines merged as a result of the country's fast population increase. So its impacts are clearly seen in the nature. Poverty prevents many Filipinos from pursuing an education. Others appear to be pleased with their low-income existence because of budgetary constraints. Many parents are unable to send their children to school. The bulk of individuals affected by these problems are those who reside in mountain locations because some of them live kilometers away from school. So poverty is one of the major factors why juvenile delinquency is arising here in the Philippines. Poverty in a child's early environment can cause poor outcomes later in life. Risk factors for juvenile delinquency: dropping out of school and brushes with the law are often determined by below poverty income, absence of maternal education, and family emotional states. The youth living in poverty are pressured to survive in low socioeconomic communities that lack resources such as job opportunities, financial support, mental health services, medical services, education, and more. So the lack of resources in these communities impedes these youth from becoming successful in a society that favors those with money. Those without money are more likely led down a path of crime. So poor education plays a greatest part of juvenile delinquency for youth who are placed in poverty. So education is critical in light of the fact that it structures the youth to learn the contrast between rights and wrong and clarifies the results of taking part in unlawful action. So the educational system that is placed into low socio-economic communities means that the students who are placed into these schools are not receiving the same opportunities as to the privileged. So school districts that are placed in wealthy socio-economic communities have more resources for students, such as higher curriculum, opportunities for higher advanced classes, and staff who is highly educated and qualified to assist a student. Not having the proper resources in the educational system can affect a student who wishes to exceed in academics. So escaping poverty can be difficult, and in many cases, education is the only way out of poverty for these youth. Since the low-income students lack the proper resources for education, many of them are driven to crime, unable to fully succeed in education due to lack of resources. Many youth lose interest in their studies and turn to the streets. Nonetheless, home is where everything begins. Family provides the initial love, care, and guidance to children. They are the ones who a child should share what they feel, what they think, and what they observe with. Family gives the foundation of a child and what he would turn out to be in the future, either good or lost, because I believe there's no such thing as bad child, because that's only the result of a child who's lacking of love and attention from the people who should be providing them the basic needs of a child. So family plays a huge and major role in building a child's character and values. Most often than not, children are children who grew up alone, children who grew up without their families are the children who are engaging in criminal acts. So without the family, children will lose his way to better life and better opportunity, or worst, he will lose his way inherently. So juvenile delinquency is rampant nowadays, and I believe people should be alerted because the saying goes, children are the hope of our future, is now slowly fading away and turning to children will be the cause of an unprogressive future. So families should take this seriously and give enough love, care, attention, and guidance to their children now that they are still young and teachable. Children are fragile beings, so keep them with care.